I'm rebuilding my childhood treehouse. Today, I'm letting my girlfriend design the interior, and I have to say yes to everything she chooses.
So, you better be nice, or I'm gonna paint this whole thing pink.
Oh God, what's first?
Let's start with staining the floors.
These floors have taken a pretty consistent beating during the construction process.
So we're sanding the floor before staining. I'm gonna work on the middle while Sophie does the edge.
And we blew through the sanding job, blasting through a couple belts along the way. And after the floors were all cleaned up, I used this pre-stain conditioner before staining the floors a dark brown. And
oh boy, our results are terrible. Now, when staining light wood like pine, it can often end up splotchy. I thought by using our preconditioner we would avoid that, but it also accentuated our half-assed sanding job, which it looks okay from far away, but let me tell you, this looks bad. So hopefully Sophie has an idea of what we can do to cover this up.
Brought to you by Shopify.
It's the next day. Sophie still hasn't seen these floors, so what I'm gonna do now is spray them with a little bit of lacquer, and hopefully some semi-gloss sheen will cover up some of these glaring issues, but I really doubt it.
so while doing yoga to avoid stepping on any lacquer, I ran through a couple cans and let it dry.
Our lacquer is all dry. I used a product called Prolux, which used to be called Def. The new cans really have a very inconsistent spray pattern, which led to some questionable results. I had to spray this panel first and work my way out the door, which has led to a lot of overspray here. But what I'm gonna do is buff it out with some brown paper bags and see if we can get these results from bad to good enough. And after wiping it down with some mineral spirits, our semi-gloss is all dry. What do you think?
Well, what happened?
Well, our sanding process was a little rushed, so all of our sanding marks are very visible. What do you want to do about it?
I mean, I don't hate it, but rugs.
Rugs. I like it.
Rugs.
Yeah.
Rugs.
So what's next?
We should spruce this place up by putting some beadboard.
Okay, beadboard. I can get behind that.
It'll like elevate it.
Yeah, that'll look nice. I might not have bought such expensive plywood had I known we were going to be covering it up, but let's do it.
So we got this fiberboard beadboard that we cut up and trimmed to fit around the windows of the treehouse.
Isn't brad nailing the best?
Oh, this is so fun.
Then we did the same thing to the wall with the AC unit.
So now we've got 2.5 walls covered in beadboard, and we've gotten to a stopping point. Why? Well, this wall is removed because before we even started doing the floors, we had a bunch of days of rain and it started leaking through the cracks of the bark. I've marked it here with some pink spray paint, so what I'm gonna do is take some of this JB water weld, plug up those cracks, and make them nice and watertight so all the water stays out of the treehouse.
Now it's time to take on the task of fitting this beadboard around our tree branch that cuts through the treehouse. So I came up with this ingenious way of keeping a straight cut by clamping a 2x4 to one of our last sheets of beadboard to cut straight down the bead. And if you think that's a good idea, you're about as stupid as me. The jigsaw started hopping all over the place and tore through that bead like a damn blender.
Ruined it. Ah! Terrible.
So I gave it one more shot.
Attempt number 2.
This time though, I'm cutting through a thicker part of the panel to avoid chewing it up. And using a different straight edge.
Still managed to make it crooked.
But that's okay. We're gonna use wood filler. It's all gonna be okay.
And as the sun went down, I got our last few pieces of beadboard installed. And Sophie's starting to get really excited, so I hope whatever decision she makes next doesn't completely ruin this treehouse.
Sophie, what's next?
Well, last night I finished putting the wood putty on the walls, so I think it's time for paint.
And you'll see over here.
We have our colors options. So this one is like leaving it a little bit bloody at night.
It's pink.
No, it's like raspberry. It's not pink. But either way,
The pink thing I thought was a joke. You're
we're
literally
not even
painting
going
it
with
pink.
this. We're not even going with this one. We're landed on this one, and it's not pink. It's spiced potpourri.
And what's this?
Oh, well, this is like a warm tone cream.
That's pink.
It's a warm tone cream.
Oh my god. Well, I have to say yes, so yeah, let's paint it that way.
Okay, Okay, it looks a little pink in the can, but I swear when it's on the wall, like it's not gonna look pink.
Are you so excited?
I really am excited.
Fellas, your girl doesn't really want to build anything. She just wants to paint.
That's not true. The painting part is the best part about building things.
Let's get to it.
And with each coat of paint, I slowly watched my manly treehouse dreams fade away.
Okay, so it's not pink, but it's definitely bolder than I would have gone.
And I wasn't sure about the paint when I first saw it on the wall either. And I couldn't help but wonder what a younger version of me would think of what I've done to his precious treehouse.
I like it.
Well, I think we just need to trust the process a little, okay, man?
You painted pink.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little pink.
Why?
Well, one day you're gonna meet a girl and...
I thought no girls allowed.
Yeah, I know no girls allowed,
No
but...
girls allowed, man.
Look, okay? We just gotta trust the process. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great!
I like it, Picasso. I think that looks great. Do you like the color?
Yes.
Well, I'm really asking you if you like the color. I swear, the challenge is actually for me in this video, because I have to be decisive without freaking other opinions. I need others' opinions.
Next, we're sanding off the wood filler to paint the rest of the walls, and we gotta move some things out of the way to do so. You might be wondering what I'm holding here. Well, that's the main component of our bed lift. Aw yeah. Before Sophie got started on the treehouse, I built a bed lift that goes up into the ceiling. It basically consists of 4 2x. 2 of them stretch all the way across the walls to prevent the bed from shifting too far either way. I used wheels on either end of the long 2x4s and installed these UFO bearings on the outside of the 3 sides that touch the walls to prevent them from catching on anything. After assembling that, I installed these 44-inch, 70-pound gas struts on all 4 corners to keep the frame in its lifted position. But after getting it up, I quickly realized I bought the wrong struts.
2, 3. Stiff.
I think I might have got him a little too stiff.
A little too strong.
So I replaced the 70-pound struts with some 40-pounders, and after installing the plywood bed platform, I think it's gonna be a perfect combo.
And if you like this merch that I'm wearing, now is your final opportunity to get this. This is the only run we're doing of this hat and this shirt. So once they gone, they gone. So get in at the ground floor, get this for a Christmas gift for the DIYer in your home. This is like getting in on Apple stock in 1980, okay? It's an investment. So go to ICanDoThat.lol to get you some merch today. Your support means the world to me. And I have to thank Shopify for being the stepping stone I needed to launch my merch. Shopify is like having a digital personal assistant for all your small business needs. Honestly, I don't know if I would have been able to start my merch brand if I didn't have the powerful tools that Shopify offers. From building a customized site to cross-platform connections, it takes a lot of the grunt work out of getting your products to your clientele. And when it comes to fulfilling orders, you can buy, create, and print shipping labels directly through Shopify. This was a total lifesaver for me. If I had to do this manually, I don't know how many mistakes I would have made, but thanks to Shopify's easy-to-use order tracker, I was able to fulfill all my orders in an afternoon without any mistakes, which is pretty awesome. So I saved so much time that I was able to write a personal note to thank everyone who supported the first merch drop. So to start your free trial, go to shopify.com/ICanDoThat to see all the incredible tools that will help you get your business off the ground. Okay, so while Sophie paints up the rest of the walls, what I'm gonna do is trim up this window and cover up all this ugly stuff with some nice live edge trim that Sophie did some wood burning in, so let's get those installed. I adore how these came out. We've got this live edge trim that just looks so beautiful. Sophie did a little wood burning in here, and although that was a quick transition, this was not a quick thing to do. All these have been sanded down to 120 grit and then finished with lacquer, which to do on all the trim all around this place took several days. What also took a long time was Sophie deciding on what to do with this wall. She went back and forth, flip-flopping. Do I want to stain it? Do I just want to paint it? Do I want to make it an accent wall? She finally landed on this, which I think turned out super sick, but did not come without the stresses along the way.
We're gonna try some. There's a solid chance it doesn't work. What if we got the wrong towel? Painted the wall the wrong color? I'm getting so stressed. What if we hate it? If I hate it, we're gonna cover it up.
Yes, we can always paint over it. It was extremely time consuming to get each one of these sanded down, then cleaned up, lacquered up, and buffed off. After all of that, these are all ready to be installed, but before we can do that, we got to talk about our plan for the window sills here. For those sills, we're going to be using some primo live edge wood. A couple days ago, Fritzy took us down to his shop to show us his top tier seasoned live edge boards that he's got down there. Sophie got the pick of the litter, and we've got two beautiful boards that I spent all day yesterday trimming down, customized to fit here, then sanded them all the way down to 400 grit till they were silky smooth, then used about a whole can of lacquer on each of them to get them to be looking beautiful. And now they're ready to be installed.
So I got them up there and screwed into place, but that was only half the battle.
Now, while this bed lift is an amazing idea on paper, we've gotten into so many issues during the design process going, oh crap, we gotta think about the bed lift. This being one of them. Our corner shelf here now needs a hole in order to fit the struts to come through it. So I'm gonna drill that right now. We're through one. I'm only gonna go about halfway through this one because I don't want the exit wound to scar up our top piece up there. Nice clean cut. Now hopefully that actually lines up.
They totally lined up.
So we've got both the windows here all trimmed up, and it's time to move on to the trim above the bed lift, which means this thing needs to come down and stay down. So the plan for that is we've got eyelets in each corner, and then we've got these cleats that we're gonna put in each corner so we can tie this thing down with these ropes that I found under my parents' bed. They said they haven't used them in years, so we're gonna use them. They're covered in something sticky, so they'll just be temporary. Sophie doesn't like the color of them anyway.
So we got the bed all tied down so we could get on top and work on the trim that goes all around the ceiling.
Now, while installing that trim, you guys might have noticed my serious design flaw here, which is these two pieces of plywood that have a lot of flex to them where the bed's gonna be. So I've got some of these steel plates that I'm gonna put along this. Hopefully that'll solve our issue. If not, we'll see what we gotta do down the line. I'm gonna have to straddle the 2x.
Oh no, you untied. You untied.
I untied.
You untied.
Another design flaw.
Oh my god.
I'm the smartest guy alive. I'm a fucking design genius. I'm an architect. 10 years of fucking college? Nah, that. I am Frank Lloyd Wright. You think Frank Lloyd Wright ever stripped a screw? 'Cause I do. We all got flaws, baby boo. Now, hopefully we won't feel these under the mattress and have a princess and a pea type situation.
Are you serious?
So you may be thinking these gas struts are not enough to support two people up there, and if you're thinking that, well, you'd be right. It ripped off of here. My plan is to put something to support the weight of this in its lowered position, and so I'm gonna fix that.
Then I'm moving on to Sophie's plan for the underside of the bed lift, which is installing these faux copper tiles using glue. But we've got a problem.
So we got the wrong adhesive. This is not sticking at all, so.
Not ideal.
So after getting the right glue, we're giving it another shot, but ultimately, Sophie has a terrible realization.
Frustrated! We messed up the ceiling tiles because I didn't count how many were in the box. It looks great. I mean, it looks fantastic, but we are short about 2 tiles. Because it's such a small space, having the eye go inward and not having the tiles go all the way out to the ends, I just think it's gonna make the room feel smaller. And it's definitely gonna look like a mistake, so.
But when we pushed on installing, things were looking up.
Good news. Sophie was freaking out for no reason.
No, basically I'm a genius.
Yeah, the square footage that I gave you was correct, and the math that you did was correct. We just have to cut this 3 times, and it's gonna cover that area pretty much perfect using the table saw. So we're about to make 3 cuts, and they're gonna be perfect, and we're not gonna mess it up at all. she'll do. We got this much left over.
Once the tiles were all installed, we moved on to the sick seashell lamp that Sophie picked up off of Facebook Marketplace for 80 bucks.
We just set up this lamp by flashlight, and now it's time to set this place ablaze.
With lovely orange light. Here we have a battery-powered light because we only have one outlet here, which we're not gonna use for any of our lights in here. Not that color.
Oh my god, I haven't seen it lit up yet.
Gorgeous.
That looks so insane.
Wow, looks great.
Ah,
Good choices.
Next, it's time to clean out the space.
COVID-19, I'm gone! The wind of God!
So we have our nice and clean blank canvas. She's ready to decorate. What's first?
rugs.
Wrong.
What?
Unpack this, and while that expands, then we can do the rugs.
Okay, bed.
This is a 6-inch queen memory foam mattress that only cost me 160 bucks.
Rug time?
Rug time.
Ooh, these are nice.
I love them.
So these are some rugs that we got at a vintage market.
We literally bought this rug off of someone who was selling clothes. We're like, what are the odds we can buy your display? Got a cool fade to it, which I really love. And then we got this other rug at the same market. And it definitely brings the warm tone into the space, which is definitely what we wanted. Next up, I think it's time to muscle up the couch.
Good thing it comes apart into many pieces. Oh wow, look at this thing.
Not
This big old sofa goes for $800 from Bob's, but we got it for 400 bucks from a couple. They had a smaller version, but it didn't have the optional sectional, which is what we want.
This one comes apart, so we know it'll be easier to get into the space, and it's the best for lounging. Oh, that's easy.
It's light.
Yeah, lift it up high.
Hi, you're 4 feet tall. You're exhausted already?
Yes, it's heavy. This is a terrible idea.
All right, we're up. Let's hope it fits.
We based the entire color palette around this freaking sofa.
Who is we? You are crushing my hand.
I'm crushing what?
My hand.
Well, move your
Here,
hand.
let's pivot it this way. Perfect! Barely.
You're kidding me. That's actually insane.
Like a glove.
Yeah, this is freaking awesome.
And what's really awesome about this piece is that this sectional can be switched to this side or
Removed completely, which is perfect for our next piece. This gorgeous copper patinaed coffee table. And this is essentially the real version of what we got going on the ceiling tiles up here. We got this table for $200, which was an absolute steal because it was $1,000 plus table. It's got this really ornate, beautiful wood carved base. And the great thing about this table is the whole thing stows away super easily, which is so important for a small space like this.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, while it might not be the moment we've all been waiting for, it's definitely the moment Sophie and I have been waiting for. Let's rip the plastic off.
Yes!
Yes. Get it.
Finally!
Oh.
I've been wanting to do that for weeks. Use the ladder!
I'm a monkey.
That looks fantastic.
Live edge looks nice from out here, boy.
Really?
And with this beautiful open window, now all that's left to do is have Sophie decorate this thing. So let's let her get to that.
So the time has come for the final tour. Now I know a lot of you skipped ahead to the end to see, so if you're one of those people, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification button, and let's get on with the final tour. This place is mad cozy, y'all. It really came together. I think Sophie did an amazing job designing this place. We've got so many awesome, fun little things. You know, we've got our seashell lamp. We got these nice doilies. We've got some more up top there. We got the disco ball. The vibes are right. So many little tea lights. These things we picked up for like 19 bucks at a little consignment shop. Every lamp in here is battery operated. This sunset lamp is just running on a little brick over here. If you don't own one of these, they're such a great buy. They immediately just put an awesome light into the room and you can change them accordingly. I really do love them. I put this live edge temporarily in here. I still gotta finish it. And we put these two decorative hooks up here for a pull down projector screen. So I'm gonna set that up in a minute, but I mean, dude, so freaking cozy.
Not bad. If I do say so myself.
You did pretty good, baby, pretty good.
I did throw up girl a little bit
Yeah.
all over the place.
We grabbed a lot of tchotchkes from the house. This thing we picked up for free just on a walk. We found it for free on the side of the road, so total score. Some nice details. This is what the bed sits on. I've got one of these here and then two more in the corners. I think those look really cool and also are very functional.
It's so funny because I was in a war with my own aesthetic. Like I was really trying to go for like minimalist boho, very like neutral tones. I'm like rainbow maximalism, boho 70s drug den. Like I can't help it. That's just what happens.
I don't know if I really showed off this board enough in the video, but it looks so amazing with that lacquer finish. It's buttery smooth. The shadoyancy on it is incredible. Yeah, I used a big word to make myself seem better than you, okay? Shadoyancy, look it up.
Finally, we're gonna give my mom a little tour because she hasn't seen this thing since it was bare bones.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
You wanna see the bed lift in action?
Yes, I do.
Goes a little something like this. And then you just tie it up.
Oh, and the ceiling looks really nice.
That is just
Just
unfinished
finished
plywood.
Oh yeah, this feels good. Oh my gosh, I love your little curtains up here.
Are they cute?